Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you. This video, I'm going to be opening up 8 of these 1990 Score Premier Edition hockey cards. These are the American version. There's no French on the bottom. That's one quick clue for me. Now, these are in the typical Score garbage bag wrappers. Always hated the baseball cards in these. Cards get damaged. Baseball, football, hockey, they always stuck with the garbage bag wrappers. Definitely not something I appreciated. I don't think most collectors, most fans of any kind of cards at during those days did. I know that Scores, I kind of Score baseball back when they first came out, '88. I kind of shunned them. I mean, I didn't like the colors. I didn't like the garbage bag wrappers. Give me wax, give me Stello, give me Rack Packs, give me any of that stuff. But the trash bags, nah, that definitely wasn't for me. Now, before I get started on these, I guess first thing, I want to say that hope you're having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you. Hope you have blessings. Count them. Consider them. Good days, bad days. There's always something good. There's always a ray of sunshine. You might not see it at that particular moment, but try to. I think you could always find some good no matter what kind of rough stuff is going on. And if it is a really rough time for you, there's a lot of people going through rough times right now. Take a breath. Take a breather, just go take a walk near water, or if that's your thing, or a walk in the woods, go take the dog out for a walk or something. Just get your head straight. Everything's going to be all right. I mean, one way or the other, things tend to balance out. We have ups, downs all around, and been through some wild times over the last couple of years, that's for sure. Got a lot of people off balance one way or the other, and people are polarized about a whole lot of stuff, and sometimes you just got to take a breather from all of it, take a step back, clear your head. Seriously. Anyway, getting back to this, 1990 Score Hockey. Now, I like to have the PSA card website, psacard.com website up open next to me when I'm going through cards. I mean, I know some of the cards I'd be looking for, of course, the Jagger rookie, the Brodeur rookie, Eric Lindros, Gretzky's, Lemieux, any of that. But I also like to get a grip on what current, if there's any recent updates or sales or anything like that. And I usually like to do that alongside me on my laptop right in arm's distance. And every once in a while, maybe you could hear me clicking and clicking and clicking. But for some reason tonight, and I'm recording this right now, it's Saturday night, somewhere around 1 a.m. Maybe they're doing some updates. But as I'm going through different packs and everything else and just getting ready for different videos that I'm recording, I noticed that I'm getting a lot of error pages when I'm going to APR. That's the recent sales, basically getting the 400 page. Unfortunately, the page you requested encountered an error. And you could email the staff and everything. That's usually when they're doing some kind of an update. And I do hope that they're doing some updates. I've submitted a bunch of I guess requests where I'm noticing multiple card sales or autograph cards or incorrect cards or just all sorts of stuff. I'm definitely gonna put together a video and see if I can get some screenshots and some of this stuff, because to me, I could be wrong, but if PSA is the grading company that everybody likes, everybody goes to, and all of that, and their data is sus. Now I'm a data person, so to me it's a lot of sports. Yeah, sure, I love the sport, I love the games, but it's a lot about numbers. It's a lot about statistics and dice and slice the stats and all of that. I mean, I've always done that. I've math nerd, statistics geek since I was a kid, and you know what, when something is considered an expert site, okay, when somebody's considered an expert, and PSA is supposedly the best grading company out there. It's the one that everybody trusts and all of that. But you can't trust the data that they provide on some of their screens. It just bothers me. It's like getting a phishing email. And now, again, I'm in the data field, so maybe I see things a little bit differently. Before that, I was in the financial field, doing what they call documentary letters of credit, basically trade finance. where spelling errors or periods or commas or any kind of abbreviation was off, the client didn't get paid. My job was to find those errors to make sure the client didn't get paid. I mean, picture telling Motorola, and I think back, this is early 90s when they were doing some sort of communication network, I believe in Indonesia and a couple other places, and because they did not have commas in the correct places, or they had incorrect math on an invoice, or a bill of lading, a transport document wasn't stamped correctly and was not initialed by whomever, they would not be getting whatever tranche of their $70 million payment until something was corrected, and that could be weeks. Weeks on a $70 million payment or a $35 million payment. You know what? Time is money, and not getting paid that $35 million, and sure, it might not be all that much, maybe around $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I mean, to a company like Motorola, maybe that wasn't a big deal, but I think to most of us, losing $30,000 because we did not dot an I or cross a T correctly, we'd freak out. Now, I'm sure that the person that had the job making sure that documents that were submitted to the bank, they definitely had problems if they submitted something and they didn't get paid when they were supposed to. And again, it was one of those things. So again, maybe I'm just off on a tangent here, but when I go onto the PSA website and I see things, let's say I'm going on to a Nolan Ryan card, and I was doing this recently for another video I'm putting together. 1984 Nolan Ryan, the most recent PSA 10 sales, and seeing multiple cards, seeing non-Nolan Ryan cards that are showing on the PSA website as a Nolan Ryan 1984 with a 10 grade, and it's not even Nolan Ryan, or it's a different set or something like that. It just irks me. Again, maybe I look for perfect data, but again, that's my field. That's kind of my background. So, whatever. Anyway, let's get to these now. When I talk about perfection, PSA 10, which is considered the ultimate standard. Of course, if it's an SGC or Beckett's or whatever, if it's a 10, well, same thing. Things like centering, corners, edges, and the reason I bring that up is junk wax era. Well, centering was atrocious. That I'll say forever. These garbage bag wrappers did not help corners or edges or anything. So a lot of times these are just opening for fun, although I have found some cards that I will be sending to get graded, either SGC or PSA, mainly for resale. Cards that are in my personal collection, I don't necessarily hold much value on something in a slab. I'm not a set collector where I'm trying to put whatever player in PSA 10 perfect pristine condition. To me, if it looks good enough to my eye, you know what? If I have a Roberto Clemente from the early 60s and it looks nice, that's what I care about. I don't need it in a slab. Anyway, just my take. Now, in these, I'm going to be looking for the Brodeur rookie, of course, the Jagger rookie, Gretzky's, anything cool like that, the Madonna rookie. Starting off with Ron Francis. We have Stefan Richer, Kevin Hatcher, John Morris, Terry Yake, Rob Blake. Okay, that's a nice card there. Ooh, followed up by a Brodeur. Very nice. Okay. This is a nice hot pack. Gotta be frappering those two up. The Brodeur, definitely. I think I have a top loader here. Got Todd Krieger, Peter Klima, Greg Adams, Bob Sweeney, Dave Taylor, Uwe Krupp, Jeremy Rennick, nice card, great player, and Teppo Numanen. All right, so we started this off, right? Maybe I should go on some more rants. Got a Brodeur rookie right there, and that is the highest valued PSA 10 card in this set. Now, centering on that looks really nice. Corners, edges look great. Really happy on that. That's a good find. Let me get myself a top loader here. Now I'm gonna taking these out of these top loaders after I put this card under a scope, magnifying glass, as well as a USB microscope that I just like to make sure corners and edges and all of that are right. I have a couple cards already being lined up for submission. I'll probably end up 10 or 15 cards that I submit just as a good starter, and then go from there. I'll put together a video as far as what I'm going to be submitting, what to wear, as well as when they come back. Now, I probably won't be submitting the first batch to PSA because I want to put together a video sometime within the next 6 months, and they tend to take, I think it's 4 months right now. So, way too long. Got Christian Ruud too, Sylvain Cote, Glenn Wesley, Rick Vave, Jim Hervey, whatever, Adrian Plavsic, Paul Yzebert, Peter Ing, Troy Murray, Andrew McBain, Ken Weggett, John Chabot, Ed Olczyk, Don Beaupre, and Mike Madonna rookie. All right, nice. Very nice. Great card there. Nice card to find. Happy on that one. All right. Got another biggie. Let's take a look. See. Nope. And I click and I see that error page one more time. I don't like flying blind. You know, maybe I've gotten too spoiled with GPS. I'm an old-time map reader. I'll still keep my maps around, between the maps, the compass, and all of that stuff. You know, Boy Scout days. But I like my GPS, and just knowing where traffic is, when it is, and all of that. Again, I look at different websites as something similar. It gives me a bit of a guide. Got Joe Niederweeker. Also, if y'all don't mind, make sure you comment. Hockey is not my first language. A lot of these names, yeah, I'm going to mangle it. It's bad. I know. Dale Howardchuk, Dan Quinn, Wayne Gretzky, all right, got the great one. Got one of the great ones. Paul Berezan, Stefan Mateo, Murray Barron, Sergio Momesso, Michel Goulet, I guess Michael. I feel weird calling a guy Michelle. Dave McElwain, Phil Bourque, or Bork, Craig Ludwig, Kelly Miller, and Adam Graves. Now, I'm not sure why, but there's a difference between the score American and the score Canadian, where in the Canadian, this card's something like $100. I'm not sure why, and talking again, PSA 10 value. In the score American, it's not. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe there's less PSA 10s. I'm not sure as far as the pop count on the two of them. And again, bringing SGC and Beckett's into the mix just to get a true pop 10 count. Or I should say a true pop PSA or grade 10 count. But it's just one of those oddities to me that, not sure. There's got to be something to it. Or maybe just that they're not sold that often. And there was an Adam Graves sold, like, say, during the boom of 2021, and nothing has been sold since. And there's been a couple Americans that have been sold since, and with the drops in card prices and everything else, because people want to put gas, not cards. You know, you need gas in your car first, I guess. Craig Mooney, Greg Millen, Craig Simpson, Vlad Fedosov. Not sure, is that his rookie? I think that's the Fedosov rookie. Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to frapper that one up, I believe so. Ooh, Wayne Gretzky. Got another great one. Gord Kluzak, Jeff Smith, Don Barber, Paul McDermott, Mark Tenorti, Ray Ferraro, Brendan Shanahan, great Devils there, Petri Skriko, and Dave Taylor again. So what I was saying is similar to a lot of things. Maybe people are selling things off right now at lower prices. Because, yeah, you got to worry about putting gas in the car, you know, now that people got to get back in office and all that remote work is no longer, or part remote, part on site for a lot of workers, depending on what field you're in. I know I do remote work, but I've been doing it and in my 25-year career in IT, I'd say I've been doing it on and off in every gig I've had over the last 15 at least. So it was nothing new for me. But for some, it was a whole new thing. You have the entire employee-employee conflict right now as far as, do people really need to be in office? And there's valid points on both sides, I think. Dirk Graham, Mike Ramsey, Kelly Kisio, Alexander McGillney, Jeff Smith, Mark Peterson, Francois Leroux, Jimmy Waite, Troy Murray, Andrew McBain, Ken Reggett, Dave Tippett, Joe Mullen, Kevin Deneen, and Gord Murphy. So as I was saying, there's valid arguments on both sides of the coin, employee-employer, whether somebody needs to be working remote. Of course, the employee wants that more often than not, or whether somebody should be in office. A lot of bosses, a lot of managers, middle manager types, they definitely want people in office. And you know what? Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but when more people are in office, it helps show the value of the managers, I guess. Got Bill Ranford. Not always, but maybe they feel that way. Got Frederick Olofsson, Brad Shaw, not Terry, but the other one. This is just Brad Shaw. Okay, now that's an interesting card. Rick Zombo, the world's largest regional sports network. Pretty cool. Okay, Scott Allison, Brad May, Andrew Cassells, Darian Hatcher, Mark Tenorti, Keith Acton, Chris Nilan, Ulf Samuelson, Kelly Miller, Dave Babich, and Scotty Stevens. So we got 2 packs left. So right now we're missing the Jagger. I gotta find the moves like Jagger here. Let's see. See if that works. We'll shake a Jagger to the top. All right, next one. We got Mark Fortier, Adam Creighton, Dave Shaw, Mark Fitzpatrick, Mark Peterson, Francois Leroux, Jimmy Waite, Bruce Hoffert, Luke Robitaille. Nice action card there. Got like 12 of him going on. Let's see. Does he move faster? Does he move faster? Baba Sensa, Michel Goulet again, Chris Tururi, Patrick Flatley, Mark Recchi, and James Patrick. So, get this last pack of Score Hockey done. Now, again, I do want to say I definitely appreciate y'all stopping by, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all of that great stuff. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. Let's see what we got in here. Starting off with Rob Ramage or Ramage. Again, comment if I mispronunciate somebody's name. I guarantee you it's going to happen in hockey. Hockey not being my first language. Got Dale Hunter, Murray Craven, Jimmy Carson, Cam Russell, Peter Lappin, Paul Isabert, Kim Issel, Trent Yawney. Starting to yawn here. All right, got a Brett Hull. That's a nice one. I'll frapper that one up. Dave Christian, Madonna. Got another Madonna. That's nice. All right, 2 of those in one pack. That's great. Dennis Savard, Andy Moog, and Phil Rosley. All right, so let's see. Yep, Madonna's right over there next to the Gratz. So I'm going to put these 2 Madonnas together. And Brodeur is front and center. Now, if I do recall, there was a Brodeur, the same rookie card, autographed PSA 10. And I made a mention of the eBay store four sharp corners before. If I'm not mistaken, they have the high price on a lot of cards that are sold on eBay. Not too long ago, it was, I don't know, maybe January, February of 2022. They had a Brodeur PSA 10 with an auto that they sold for over $500. So, pretty wild. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'd say the star of this one right there is that Madonna rookie. Is that Brodeur rookie, my bad. The 2 Madonnas are great also. Great to find the Gretzky always, that's for sure. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.